Hi guys, my name is TJ and welcome back to TJ Smiles. Today I have a book haul! My library was having yet another book sale, so I had to hit them up on the cheap little deals. I'm pretty sure I got all these hardbacks for 50 cents, so how can you beat that? Let's go ahead and get started. First off, I have Dragon's Wood by Jeanette Lee Clary. This book tells the story of a girl named Tess who is living in a world where I believe the king has been overthrown. No, the king has died. The king has recently died. And because of that, there's all kinds of shenanigans going on. Like, there's wars going on between, like, fairies and all kinds of mythical creatures. And then Tess and her friend was accused of witchcraft, and they are sent on the run into Dragon's Wood, I believe? Yes, Dragon's Woods, which is a dangerous area of the world they live in, and they end up meeting up with a strange man that lives there, and they end up seeking shelter and safety with him in his home in the most dangerous area of their world they live in. Somehow along the way she gets attraction, she starts developing feelings for him. There's a very strong attraction between the two of them, and she's not sure what to do about it. That's all I know about this book, but it sounds very intriguing, and I'm not one to read much fantasy, so the fact that it sounded so intriguing to me is really great, so I'm super excited for this book. My neighbor is mowing. How rude. I have Season of Ice by Diane Les Brackets. This is kind of a coming-of-age story about a main girl named Genesis, I believe. And basically the story goes, her father is out kind of wandering in the woods midwinter, and he goes missing, and he is presumed to be dead, except there was no body found. So the town starts speculating things saying like, okay, he faked his death, he probably had like an affair and a whole nother family, and he's going to live with them. So the town starts speculating, but she knows herself that couldn't be true, so she kind of goes on a journey to discover where her dad disappeared to and if he truly is dead. And throughout this time in her life, she ends up discovering a lot about who she is and what type of person she is. So it sounds like a fun coming-of-age story. Very short. Looked like. Next, I have Witch and Wizard by James Patterson. I have never read a James Patterson book, but I know he's supposed to be a great author, so I'm super excited that I got his book hardback for so cheap. So the synopsis of this book on the back and in the front cover, right here, that's back cover. Front cover is very vague, and all I really know about the story is it's going to tell you how this family gets put up for public execution, so I'm assuming they're getting executed probably during like the Salem witch trials for being witches and wizards, or believed to be at least. That's all I know about this book, but I'm super excited to start reading some James Patterson. I managed to find another James Patterson book while I was in there at the book sale, and this one is First Love. It follows the story of a girl who's falling madly in love with her best friend. Her name is Axie, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and she's falling in love with her best friend Robertson. Like, spur of the moment, she decides she wants to take a road trip, and she invites him to go with her. So these two go on a spur-of-the-moment road trip. He doesn't know she's madly in love with him. He just assumes they're best friends. So things are about to get sticky, especially when it's spur-of-the-moment and they're teenagers. So I feel like this is going to be a fun, cute little story. I love road trip stories. I can't wait to go on a road trip, so sounds like it's right up my alley. I love contemporary as well. So I'm super excited for this one, and I'm super excited to explore the world of James Patterson. And lastly, I have Elsewhere by Gabriella Zenvin. This book follows a story of a girl, I don't even know her name. Let's see. Liz. So Liz died at 16, and when you die in this book, instead of going to heaven, like some people may believe, you go to Elsewhere, and it's like the equivalent to heaven. So basically, once you get to Elsewhere, you start aging backwards from the time you died. So if you died at age 80, you're going to age backwards until you hit age 0, and you get put back onto Earth into a new body. The only problem is Liz wasn't ready to die, and she's not ready to start aging backwards and starting it over. She was 16. She wanted to fall in love. She wanted to start driving. She wanted to experience high school. She didn't get to do any of this because she's died, and now she's forced. She's died because she died. She died. I don't know why I thought it was so funny that I said she died, but apparently that was funny to me. So yeah, I've always found stories like this intriguing, but I've never picked one up, so I'm really excited to see how this world Elsewhere is portrayed in the book, and I'm really excited to I don't know, it just sounds like such an intriguing storyline and plot. I'm super excited to read this one too. Why did I do a peace sign? My inner hippie was coming out, don't mind it. So yes, that was all the books I picked up from the library on the book sale. I got a total of 5 books, and they were 50 cents a piece, so that's $2.50 for 5 hardback books. You can't beat that one's backwards. Oops. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.